Alright ladies, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0, and in today's video we're going to make a short video about how to touch a guy the right way and 5 different spots that turn men on. Alright, this is not something about that I just took a personal survey and asked every guy, but this is more from personal experience and from working with guys like dating coach for men. Alright, so that's what we're going to be working on. It's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be fun. Alright, so let's get started. I usually don't talk about how to touch a guy because really, stuff like this gets taken care of on its own whenever you put yourself in a position of power, which is to say, whenever you put yourself in a position where you're the one that's being chased. That's not something that you can have to work on too much. But if you guys want a little bit more control, I'm going to show you guys where to touch a guy. Now, I could told you guys how to touch a guy in different scenarios, how to touch a guy when you're walking, how to touch a guy when you guys are watching a movie. Let's get started. So, when you touch a guy, don't be overly obvious when you're touching him. That's the first thing, all right? And that's something that I always teach guys, right? Do not be overly obvious whenever you touch him. Don't be like, I'm touching his thigh. No. Don't be like, no. Talk, hey, what's up? How you doing, man? Boom, boom, boom. You touch a guy. You maintain eye contact. So keep that as a fundamental, right? So when you're touching a guy, maintain eye contact. Depending on the situation, this is more about when you guys are talking to each other. You see what I'm saying? Maintain eye contact and continue the conversation. Do not make touching the primary mode of the conversation. All right? Make touching the guy a side thing, something that happens on the side. That's how us guys do it in an overt way without being too creepy. All right? So it's less emphasis on the touching because it's more seductive in nature, because the touching part, he's gonna be trying to consciously process the things that you're telling him while experiencing the touching. It's gonna add an extra layer to the interaction. So the first thing is this: touching the thighs. That's the first spot that turns men on. Touching the thighs. The thighs is a spot that's connected to obviously his fucking dick. All right. I mean, the thighs are connected to the dick. So anytime a girl, make sure no one's watching, right? There's no one around here today, right? So I work at a WeWork office, and everyone, I imagine if I say that, they're like, what the fuck is he talking about? So whenever you touch a guy's thigh, that's connected to his dick, essentially, right? So it's an easy way to turn him on and to get him to thinking about sex if that's what you want to do. You see, and it's a part of the body that's not too intrusive per se, and not considered slutty. So it's very simple. Again, the more sexual you want it, the more further away you want to be from that knees. If you want it to be less sexual, go closer to the knees. You got to, and when you touch him, just imagine this on his thigh. Oh my God, Alex! You can start with a light tap. You're like a light tap. Oh my God! But like, see, that's how you start it. And then if you want to touch him more without seeming too creepy, just like, by the way, I gotta tell you this while you're touching his thighs. By the way, I have to let you know this. This just happened, and you let go. You see, like, by the way, or I cannot believe you did that, and you let go. You see, like, you use the touching as a quick emphasis. You gotta squeeze or touch lightly, but you do it as an emphasis to what you're saying or doing. Hair, and I love this, right? Like, especially when I had long hair, I love the women did this. This is not more about when you guys are interacting with each other, right? No. Excuse me, I'm not talking about just like touching hair, like, oh my God. You could do that if you have long hair, like Mark, like Mark Rosenfeld. He got long, nice hair, or like Ilya Scott. No, I'm talking about more stroking the hair than touching the hair. You see, because it has this motherly quality to it. When you do that, you just stroke the hair. Like, for example, you guys could be in the park and he can lay on you, and you just stroke the hair as you guys talk to each other. You see, or you just stroke his hair as you guys talk. You could just say you just like stroking hair. Essentially, it's less sexual and more comforting. You see, and it regresses the guy, regresses him to his childhood, and then it allows him to experience that motherly bond. You know, I'm not saying that you're gonna be a fucking mom, you know what I'm saying? But it'll create that comfort that'll make him feel comfortable around you. And I actually enjoy when women do that. And I actually remember them when they do that, because, you know, I love getting my hair touched. I love getting my hair stroked. You just play around with it. It's a good way to bond with him without really creating too much of a sexual tension, if per se. The third thing is wrist, touching the guy's wrist. Now, I'm not talking about just like, no, I'm talking like this. Look, watch. Like, you guys could be holding hands, you guys could be talking, or you're holding hands, you just go like this, like for example, like this, like what the fuck? Okay, well, okay, like this, like you just holding your hand, you're like that, just slightly stroking him as you're talking to him. You see? Like, just slightly stroke him as you talk to him. Just like that. Like a slight little stroke. You see? And again, you can put his hand on the table. You just do that. While you make eye contact and you talk to him. That could be done on a date, right? And that's very comforting. If you want him to feel that loss, stop. Because he's going to feel that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could be like, oh my God, for real? You from Atlanta? You from Atlanta? I cannot believe that. Like, you see, like, not only are you using touch to comfort him, but also to use that as a punishment to make him invest more. Number 4, whispering in the guy's ear. Now, it may not seem like touching, but you whisper close enough to barely touch his ear. You see? So, for example, again, now you may say to yourself, how do I get to the point where I am whispering in his ear? Simple. Oh yeah, let's just act like you're about to say something secretive. You see, make sure you guys are close to each other. You be like, by the way, blah 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 blah, like that. Like, but you get very close where you feel the tingling sensation of a woman's lips, right? And you talk in a very sensual voice, and then you back off and you go back to normal. Not only are you gonna give him the experience of your sensuality, but also you're gonna give him that slight touch that really does get to a guy. Look, I'm telling you, the reason why I'm telling you this is because a girl did that to me, and fuck her, she never hit me up back. I'm kidding. No, but seriously though, like, she never hit me up though. But no, but that does get to a guy, and it's very sexy. It's very nice. I love it when girls do that. And that's the fifth one, and this one, I love this one, and it's not sexual, okay? Kissing a guy's neck. Oh Lord in heaven, have mercy. See, I'm ticklish, you see, so I always die laughing. Every girl tries to kiss my neck. Like, I'm always dying laughing. I just die laughing because it's ticklish. I'm a ticklish person. I'm like Elmo. My name is Elmo, right? But when you do that to a guy, it's very sensual, especially if you just enjoy doing it. You just kissing him, like slight kisses, like mwah, mwah, mwah. Slight kiss. It's adorable as fuck, you know, and it's sexy as fuck too. Like, you cannot comprehend how hot that is when a girl just loves kissing you. Not just your neck, just your face. Just the pure act of kissing you enjoy. Reveling on a guy's face and neck for the pure enjoyment of it. And I can tell you that the guy's gonna absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right? Absolutely love it. Take my word for that shit, man. All right? And that's how it's done. Anyways, just take care and bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have 2 nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.